Good morning, everybody. Subby here at the Weather Center. I thought I'd take a couple minutes, kind of go over what we've been seeing here in West Central Missouri. We'll take a look at the forecast for the rest of the week through Friday, and we'll talk a little bit about the changes that we're seeing. Maybe not so much here on the surface, but what we're seeing up at 18,000 feet above our heads along the jet stream. We'll take a look at that. And as you can see, last night here at the Weather Center, we did not receive any measurable precipitation here. Now, we did get a few raindrops after midnight last night. That was evident by when I started up my truck this morning, and I could see some dried raindrops amidst the dust on my windshield. So I know we did get a little bit of precipitation last night, but nothing measurable. KCI Airport in Kansas City, they did receive 0.05, that's 500ths of an inch of rainfall. So that ended their rainless streak that they've been having over the last month. But West Central Missouri is going strong. We're approaching day 30 of no measurable precipitation. Now we do have some more chances of rainfall. We're changing the weather pattern. So even though we didn't get any measurable precipitation here in West Central Missouri last night, it did add moisture into the atmosphere. So we have been so dry, all levels of the atmosphere, the lower levels, mid levels, upper levels are all dry. So it's going to take trying to get some moisture, try to get that build up so that if we get a little disturbance come through here, that we can actually get some rainfall. So even though we didn't get any rainfall last night, it did add moisture to the atmosphere to give us a shot or two of rainfall here as we get closer toward the end of the week. Specifically on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. We do have a little disturbance that will be coming through, and I'll show that here in the map here in just a moment. Now, what you're looking at now is a radar time lapse from last night after midnight, and you can notice that we did have some showers and a few thunder showers that went through parts of, I know, Bates County, Henry, Johnson County last night. We didn't get anything here in Clinton, and I've yet to see any reports of any measurable precipitation around West Central Missouri. So, but we did have some moisture here in West Central Missouri last night. It might not have reached the ground, but again, it added moisture to the atmosphere, which is fantastic. So let's just take a look at that 18,000 feet above our heads, that 500 millibar chart that I look at every day. This right here is our jet stream, where you see the pink. Okay, and that is what I like to call a river of air. Okay, now the reason why we call it a river of air is because we can determine where the low pressure systems, the high pressure systems are going to be tracking, because that is the steering wind of the storm systems. Now, notice right here is our low pressure system. Now, it is not attached to the jet stream, and that is what's called a cut-off low. It isolated itself away from the jet stream, and it sits there. Nobody knows where it's going to go. We just kind of take guesses where that thing is going to wobble to. So we've been watching this throughout the week, and unfortunately, it continued to weaken as it come across Missouri. And of course, with all the dry weather we've been having, doesn't help for the potential to see much rainfall. So it was rather weak, and it was weakening as it come across. So we did not get any of that moisture. And if I put this into play, you notice it will get absorbed back into the jet stream here over the next 12 to 15 hours. You notice now that low pressure system is gone. It's now absorbed by the jet stream. Now we are looking at Thursday afternoon, and we are going to be having a westerly to northwesterly flow. Now, what that's going to set the stage for is right here. We're going to be getting northwest winds. We're going to have a cold front that's going to be coming through on Wednesday. on tomorrow. So we're going to get a northwest flow, and it's going to provide a focus for the possibility of seeing some rainfall as we go into Thursday night. Let's jump over here to Thursday night. That is Thursday night about 7 o'clock p.m. And you notice there is a disturbance. This isn't a big low pressure system. It is a disturbance, just a ripple in the atmosphere that looks like it could provide us with some much needed moisture here in West Central Missouri. The amounts are not going to be overpowering, guys. We're kind of hoping that we would get quarter inch, maybe a little bit, maybe 3/10 of an inch on Thursday night. But we're still a couple days away from this thing, and with this being a disturbance, it's not easily seen on these maps, so we have to kind of keep a close eye on that. But hopefully on Thursday night, we're going to be getting some more moisture. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this into motion a little bit further out and show you guys what else we have in store as we go into the last few days of October. And notice as we go into the 26th, 27th, this is a dome, what they call a dome of high pressure. The high pressure is sitting down here in Baja, California, and winds go clockwise around a high pressure system. Okay, so we're going to be getting winds out of the northwest, and because we get those clockwise winds around a high pressure system, they diverge near the ground, causing sinking air, and you can't get any cloud formation when you have sinking air, only when you have rising air. So we're going to have clear skies, northwest winds as we go into the end of the weekend to the first day of next week. And then we have a strong low pressure system that is going to be diving across the Midwest. And this is going to affect us likely on Tuesday and Wednesday, in which we could be seeing some showers and thunderstorms next week. Now, as of right now, looks like on Halloween, looks like we should have a nice day for the kiddos to go trick or treating on Halloween afternoon and evening. But there are going to be some chances of rainfall over that period there at the end of the month. Now, for you hunters, we have duck season that is coming in on November 2nd here in the middle zone here in West Central Missouri. And if we broadcast this out through the second, we have a very strong low pressure system that is going to be ushering in some colder air from up north. Now, there's going to be a transition time in which we're going to be getting winds out of the southwest. We're going to be in the 70s, and then a cold front's going to be draping through our area, which could help push in some ducks from up north. And you notice here, this is actually going to be on the 3rd, in which we have straight north winds. They're going to be relatively strong coming out of the north as well. So, good news is we're going to have some more chances for moisture, and we have a pretty strong cold front coming in right at the start of duck season on November 2nd. So there is some good news in the forecast, guys. I'm not all bleak talking about sunshine and no rainfall. So there are some signs that this pattern is finally beginning to break down. And of course, we are in the middle of this first cycle of a brand new season of the LRC. So it started back on October 6th. We are waiting to see when that cycle is going to begin to repeat itself. We'll count the number of days, and then we're going to be able to do some long range forecasting all the way through next September, October. So very excited because this is going to set the stage to what type of winter that we are going to have here in west central Missouri. So, a couple of encouraging signs is this cutoff low pressure system that we looked at that came through last night. When this comes back around in late November into first part of December, likely this jet stream is going to be a little bit further south and it's going to be stronger. So this will likely not be cut off anymore. This will likely be part of the jet stream. And what happens when you get the jet stream that dips down into Texas when we have November, December, that means a pretty strong polar cold front, which could provide a focus for the possibility of seeing some snow or some colder temperatures. So we're going to have, so far, we've seen two very strong low pressure systems that have come across west central Missouri since October 6th. So they've been dry. But as we start to go into the winter months, when the jet stream dips down a little bit further south and a little stronger, those could be potential cold snaps that we could possibly see some snowfall. That's two potential winter storms in a cycle. So that's kind of maybe hinting that we might have a little bit more active of a winter than what we've had over the last couple of years. So, of course, the LRC, that's the biggest piece of the puzzle. There are some contributing factors that we have to take a look at, such as La Nina, El Nino. Of course, we are transitioning into a La Nina, which for the most part means here in west central Missouri, we have about equal chances of having average to above average to just below average temperatures and moisture. So with a La Nina year, there's typically we have less snow, a little bit warmer temperatures, but again, that's just a small factor. The LRC is the biggest piece of the puzzle that we are going to be looking at here over the next few weeks so that we can determine what kind of winter that we are going to have. So let's take a look at the forecast that we can expect through Friday. We'll take a quick look at that here real quick. So, of course, today we're going to be warm. 85 degrees is what we're going for the high temperature today here in west central Missouri. It's going to remain windy with gusts up to 28 miles per hour this afternoon. Tomorrow on Wednesday, remember we talked about that cold front coming in. We're gonna have a beautiful day, sunshine, no rain. 76 degrees for the high temperature on Wednesday. And then on Thursday evening, we're going to have another reinforcing cold front that will come in Thursday night. And because of that, we have a disturbance that is going to be rolling through. We took a look at just a little bit ago. And we, right now, it's a 50-50 shot to be able to see some rain and thunder showers on Thursday night. And then we end the work week Friday with a 10% chance of some residual showers left over, 73 degrees for the high temperature. And just a reminder, guys, we have to remember that we are beyond the halfway point of Subby's first 1-inch snowfall contest entry deadline. So you definitely want to make sure you go to mykdkd.com, click on the promotion tab, go to my contest, and enter the date that you think I will go out and measure our first 1-inch snowfall here at the Weather Center. And man, what a prize package that we have for you guys. There's going to be one winner that is going to be taking home all of these prizes. Okay, we've got from Integrity Floors a beautiful snowflake jumbo pillow. We've got a Kansas City Chiefs mascot snow globe that is awesome. We have a $125 gift certificate from Green Street Market right here in Clinton. Man, if you guys have not been to Green Street Market, you need to. You can get all of your yard decor. They've got plants, shrubs, trees. They have really cute yard ornaments as well. So you get a gift certificate to be able to go and splurge on the yard. And then, of course, Ag Power. Ag Power out of Sedalia. They have several stores in West Central and Central Missouri. And thanks to Zach Tribble over there on at the Sedalia branch of Ag Power, helped kind of steer this into motion to be able to offer up a 6,000 watt John Deere generator as part of the price package, guys. This thing can it can actually power up your entire house in case of an emergency or power outage. This thing is incredible. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors to be able to offer such an incredible price package for Subby's first 1 inch snowfall contest. So thank you guys so much for doing that. But remember, you have till October 31st to get those entries in to enter this contest. So make sure, again, you jump over to mykdkd.com, click on the promotion tabs, go to my contest, click enter, and all you have to do is put in the date you think I will go outside and measure our first 1 inch snowfall right here in Clinton, Missouri at the Weather Center. So again, quick recap. Here is our forecast through Friday, and we're looking 85 and windy today, 76 on Wednesday. Thursday night, we get that 50-50 shot of seeing some rain and thunder showers possibly in the evening with a high of 84. And then Friday, beautiful, a 10% chance of some residual showers left over with a high of 73 degrees. So, guys, thank you so much for taking a look here at what we have in store. And remember, we do have more chances of rain coming up. We're finally starting to see that breakdown of this horrible drought conditions that we've had here in West Central Missouri. The new LRC pattern is setting up. We're very excited to what this winter and next spring holds. So that will be coming up here right around the first week of December. We are going to issue out our West Central Missouri winter forecast, as we will have a good handle on what the LRC is going to provide for us, an insight on long range forecasting for 2025. So stay weather aware, guys. Keep your head up. We'll be getting rain soon. Have a great day. We'll be talking to you soon.